Hoi allemaal, welkom terug op mijn kanaal. Vandaag het is tutorial 13. Pretty sure I said that right. Of the palette focus of the Pat McGrath Sunlit Seduction. I am very bored with this palette. But, like I said in my last video, I actually want to do, what is this, Astral Pink Fetish. And I pulled out my Ritualistic Rose. I mean, could you imagine if you just switched it with this instead? That would completely change the game on so many levels. See how this kind of turns into something completely different, kind of? Maybe? Possibly different? Like, it takes it to a whole new level. But the main two focus, not main two focus, is Astral Pink Fetish. And I think this tutorial, I'm going to mix it with this one. I will figure out what the names are. But also looking at it now, I do like this plum one as well with this palette. Almost like quad palette. Like if I do... Now I have a few more ideas. So we are gonna get a few more tutorials from this, that is for sure. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my eyes. I think I'm just about to finish my Pro Filter Eyeshadow Primer by Fenty Beauty. But thank goodness I have two more. Let me go prep my eyes and we'll get into this tutorial. Alright, so the eyes are prepped with the Pro Filter Eyeshadow Primer. If you hear construction going on, they are still doing the road. I think they still are doing this for the next couple of weeks. So, bear with me. First and foremost, I'm gonna go in with Astral Pink Fetish. Yes. And I'm gonna go in with my finger. Let's just Ritual Astral Orchid or Astral Pink Orchid is what this shade is called. And let us just, one is just deeper than the other basically. So this is from the Ritualistic Rose and this is from the Sunlit Seduction. Huh, okay. So, Astral Pink Fetish is gonna go down first. Oh my word. Ooh, this is really, I keep forgetting. That is the laundry that is done. Multitasking. I'm gonna keep this all over the eyelid. Align the eyelid. Does. Ooh, that is beautiful. And the thing I love about doing these tutorials, palette focus, is to really deep dive into these palettes a lot more rather than just showing it on my channel once or twice and never bringing it up again. But, what, 13? Like I said, it's becoming a little redundant for the most part, but this is very beautiful. Deze echt mooi. Like with the brown, ik denk ik wil do a brown. Now, this one on top. Oh my word, that just, can you spot the difference? Sorry, I have hooded eyes. Oh my word. Ooh, okay, Pat McGrath. This is, so I would say the Sunlit Seduction is heavily pink base, where this is heavily golden base. And that will just be the brow bone highlight, that is for sure. Oh my word, this is gorgeous. This is really, really, really pretty. Okay, this completely changes the color story and my thoughts on this quad. So I would say, in conjunction with other palettes, quads or whatever, it definitely is a palette, or yeah, palette. I mean, would I dare say worth having? I do regret buying this palette, that's for sure, but playing it with this aspect now, yes, we are gonna do this. Do I want to use the Extreme Vermilion Dusk because it's gonna go really, really red? I think I need a dark brown. I need a dark brown for this look. No, you know what? Extreme Vermilion Dusk. I know it's gonna mess it up, but we are doing a palette focus. So, for the sake of focusing on the palette, Extreme Vermilion Dusk. As a wing liner, of course, natuurlijk. Oh my god, tutorial number 13. I was thinking of doing like one and dones with this, but it's just, you guys kind of get the idea. Because I don't know if this would look nice on me. I feel like it would make me look sick if I did a smoky look with it. You know what? You never know until you try. But for the most part, this is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up these eyes. I will show you where we are at before we start the face. And I will see you guys in a moment. All right, so this is where we are at. I actually do like this look now. It is echt mooi. It is very giving me summer, and the sun is out today, so that's a bonus here as it's January right now. What is today, January 1? 26, I think. Milk Makeup Luminous Blurring Stick for the primer before the foundation. But for the most part, tutorial 13, like I said, am getting really bored with this tutorial because it's starting to become only one type of look that you could kind of get from this, and they are definitely stepsisters at the moment. Oh gosh, disregard that. But yeah, 13 tutorials. I do think in combination with other palettes that you may have, whether it be Pat McGrath or not, these are the kind of looks you are going to get. But for the most part, I should have done like a black black liner, or even with the black eyeshadow as the liner would have really amped this up a lot more. A deep brown would also be really nice. Maybe a dark purple as well. But for the most part, it is what it is. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. And I think I'm going to continue using NARS for the blush, since I have the eye and face palettes from Holiday 2024. It's actually kind of weird to say 2024 now, obviously it being 2025. But for the most part, this is where we are at. I think I probably have just a few more, maybe just a couple more tutorials that I've been kind of playing with ideas about in my head, but for the most part, I am going to move on to the next palette focus, which I am excited about. And I think the next palette focus, I do want to do something a little bit more colorful. So I'm going to go through, I do have a palette in mind from Anastasia Beverly Hills that gained a lot of popularity and traction, and I don't think it really got enough of a moment to really have a lot of people really deep dive into this palette that I'm thinking of doing. But it is what it is. When it did come out, it was amazing. And I think for this summer, I really want to do a little bit more colorful type of eye looks before I really start to tone down and start focusing on mainly complexion towards the fall of what I do for my photo shoots, for my models, and for male models, and for men, a different way of doing my page, because I will continue to do palette focuses, but also I really want to do color color theory focus eyeshadows as well, like focusing on blue type of colors. What else will go good with my eye color? Purples, and really deep dive into a lot of that aspect. So without further ado, let me go and do the rest of my face. I'm going to continue with Christian Dior's, what is it? Is this 4N? Yes. Christian Dior's Forever Skin Glow in 4N. I'll continue using that for this. I mean, it may be a little bit dark, but we shall see. And I will continue with the Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealers as well. And I really want to just start going through everything I have, nor do I want to continue to buy any more makeup. Just because I have too much, but also in the back of my mind, I've actually been thinking about like over-consuming stuff, having all this here, throwing things away, having a lot of trash. So under the concealer, I'm going to do this, the Translucent Crystal Setting Powder by NARS. Because I just like to have a layering aspect of things. And even under my foundation, I like to do it sometimes as well. But yeah, this year I really want to focus on the brands I have, the brands I mainly use. I don't want to buy any more makeup from other brands and just really focus on, what do I have here? Pat McGrath, Urban Decay, Charlotte Tilbury, NARS. And I think those will be the main focus brands that I will continue to use moving forward for 2025 and also into 2026. And when I start doing stuff for my photo or models and stuff like that, that's what I will continue to use. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. 8.5 medium. Still going strong with this concealer. So this is like one of many ways I do this. I mean, you don't have to use all of this concealer. I just do it because I need to go through product. Plus, natural lighting is completely different than studio lighting. So, see you guys in a moment. So, this is the final look. Yeah, I actually dig this a lot. My lips are a little bit lopsided. What else is new? Just like my life and my eyes. But tutorial number 13, I do really dig this look. I'm not gonna lie. I think, like I said, I'm gonna have a couple more tutorials in mind, that is for sure. But for the most part, you guys kind of get the idea of this palette. It's like every other warm palette that is out there that you may have. This lip color. So for Christmas, we agreed not to get any more makeup, but my husband got me this lip color from Dior, which actually, this is beautiful. This is the Rouge Dior Forever Liquid in the shade 843 Divine. And I think this year is going to be the year of a vampy lip, for sure. So you will be seeing this lip color more often. But for the most part, yeah, this is beautiful. Under eye color correctors is the Flash Luminizer by Dior 003, along with Charlotte Tilbury's number 2 Vanish Cream, Vanishing 02 Medium, something like that. Beautiful Skin 8.5 medium concealer. Foundation is the Dior Forever Glow in 4N. I do enjoy this formulation because it gives such a beautiful, properly hydrated, properly taken care of skin, which I adore. What else? Highlighter actually is Charlotte Tilbury's, what is this? Beautiful Light Wand, Easy Highlighter, and Spotlight is what I put on for a highlighter. Bronzer is a Bombshell. Anyways, it's the face palette from NARS. It's going to be, this is for the bronzer, and I actually use this one. What is it? Pandora's Box, maybe? I think. Yeah, Pandora's Box. No. Jesus. Red Dust? Pandora's Box, I think. I don't know. This icy blue one is what I put on for blush, because I just wanted to keep the focus more so on the eyes, and I just wanted a whisper, kind of something baby pink-ish is all I really wanted. But this is part of their light reflecting, what is it? Light reflecting, Jesus, Pure Luxury light reflecting cheek and eye palette number 1, and it has that beautiful luminous glow, which I have been adoring a lot lately. But for the most part, that is it. And I went ahead and lined my lips just a little bit, as you guys saw, with the lip cheat. What is it? Lip cheat? I need to learn this. Lip cheat, reshape and resize lip liner, and Love Trap is what I have just around it, just to kind of try to clean it up. But like I said, this side is looking like this side because this side is on fleek. Wow, look at the eyes though. That is, that's a wet dream come true. Ooh. I hope you guys are enjoying this palette focus, but we will continue with, I'd say, what, 13? I'd say 2 more. And then I need to move on. And yeah, for the most part, this is gorgeous. As usual, go to my Instagram page or my TikTok. No, to my Instagram page to see the final looks, completely edited, because I need to take some pictures. And I will see you guys next video.